Evening all, it's Friday night as organ music night, and tonight we're going to be playing with some rhythm. I've just noticed the camera's at a funny angle, it's cutting the top of my head off. Need to get Vanessa up to sort that in a minute. Gosh, the camera was downstairs because I was recording boogie music for last night's boogie video. My goodness me, it's a busy time at the moment with lots of content being created. So exciting stuff. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Friday Night is Organ Music Tonight. And tonight we are going to be talking about the wonderful word rhythm. I got rhythm. I hid some little rhythm numbers in there for you. I hope you got them. I saw Cam spotted the Rhapsody in Blue interleaved. There's a good word. Interleaved. Yes, we had a spot of that in there with the clarinetti sound, wasn't it? Yes. That was it. That's kind of cool. I didn't even hear what I was doing there. I hope that sounded all right. Cheers. Tasty beverage on tap. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be clapping at the microphone, should I? That's going to deafen you. Well, that's good. It wakes you up. So, as you've gathered, I'm all on my own at the moment. Vanessa is not around at the moment. She's downstairs tending to little one, and she will hopefully be with us later this evening. So I hope she will be there. That would be very kind and wonderful if she's there. So it's me on my own this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for the time being. So I hope I get everything right. I've pressed all the right buttons so far on my magnificent machine here, and I think it seems to be working. You can hear me, you can hear the organ, you can see me. The lighting is working. We've ordered new lights. Hurrah! Thank you very much for your generosity. We've ordered new lights. So by next week, there should be some more light on this side. It should be slightly better. So that should be getting a lot easier. Right, so let's have a look. Who's in the old chit-chat tonight? Shall I go back to the beginning? Oh, I can't go back to the beginning. All right, let's have a look. We've got some blue wrenches here. We've got Ursa Meyer. Hello, Ursa Meyer. Ursa Meyer is a wonderful person, and she is responsible for, well, keeping an eye on the chat. She keeps an eye on the German things in the chat, just to make sure that no one's being cheeky in German, which is brilliant. So wonderful. Thank you, Ursa. And Ursa also does our timestamp messages. So after the concert, she puts together a list of whatever I tried playing. She tries to decipher it if I didn't give her the full titles, and she does a marvelous job. So big round of applause to Ursa Meyer, please, starting off tonight. Big round of applause to Ursa for all the work she does for us. And then, of course, we have Cameron Platts. Cam, who came to visit. Did you see last week's video when Cam and Razbaz were sitting on this very bench with me last week? And Cam is now back home in sunny America, and Cam is of course also a blue wrench because Cam keeps an eye on the chat as well, and Cam is a very integral part of the Gartshore Gang. If it wasn't for Cam, a lot of this wouldn't be possible. So Uncle Cam, Brother Cam, thank you very much indeed for everything you do. Brooks is here. Hello Brooks. I had a chat to Brooks earlier today. Brooks and I are going to meet up on Monday virtually. More on that another time. Ian is here. Hello Ian from Tingval. That's very nice that you're there. Who else? We've got Julian from Shreveport, Louisiana. Hi Jules. How are you doing? Adrian is here. Jez is here. Razbaz is here. Hello, Marco. How are you doing? Max is here. Cassie. Oh, hello, Cassie. Cassie is here. Am I allowed to say Chris? Yes, I am. We all know that Cassie's real name is Chris. And yes, now Chris has offered to sort of help me out with my computer problems. So I know where to find you. I will be in touch. So thank you very much for that. Gerald. Hello, Gerald. Gerald visits lots of wonderful organ concerts around the world, and that's very exciting. So my mum is here. Hello Mum from Rainy Inverness. Yes, today we didn't have much rain in this part of the world, but it's coming back tomorrow. But next week promises to be slightly summery again. So anyway, so yes, my mum is here. Who else have we got then? Let's go down further. Is that it? Surely not. Oh, Xing Shang Chong is here. Hello Xing Shang Chong, and nice to meet you last week live in the church. Matt Leach is here. Hi Matt. Matt Leach wrote me a wonderful comment on my boogie video last night, which I thought was hilarious. I'm not going to read it out, but go and check my boogie video from yesterday. And when you do, look at the comments and look at what Matt Leach wrote. It's wonderful, hilarious and wonderful, and slightly worrying too, but kind of cool. Dominic is here. Hello, Dominic. Max is here. Oh, I said Max already, sorry. Yes, Per is here. Tiernström, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hello, Per. That's wonderful you're here. CameraTim.com is here from sunny down under. Alexander is here from wonderful southern Germany. Jez is here from Wales. How's the weather in Wales at the moment, Jez? How are we doing down there? Right. Who else? Patrick Peach. Hello, Patrick Peach. Good evening, everybody. +1. That means he's put his thumb up. Thank you for putting your thumb up, Patrick Peach. If everyone put their thumb up, we would be getting on here. Coaster B1. Hello, Coaster B1. I wonder what Coaster B1 really means. I wonder. Thank you for joining us. Very kind that you're there. Opus Dry is here. Good evening. Buonasera. Guten Abend. That's rather wonderful that you are here. The Robotic Crafter is also here. Oh, it's jumping, it's jumping, it's jumping. Did I get everyone in there? Yes, I think I did. Ian Walker is here. Hello, Ian Walker. Hello, Ian Walker. Who else have we got? Adrian Morris. Hello, Adrian. Yellowbird. Hello, Adrian. Hello, Yellowbird. Very wonderful that you're here. Gerhard Flink is here. Hi, Gerhard. Joe Humans is here. Good evening, Uncle Joe. That's very exciting. Michael Becker is here. Good evening. The Gutless leading the clueless. I wonder what that's all about. Hello. Jeff Ford. Hi, Jeff. Wonderful, wonderful. Gerald Long, we've got Max. Karel is here. Karel, good evening, good evening. Nice to see you too. Who else have we got? Ivy. Hello, Ivy. Ivy L. Does that mean Ivy League? I wonder. I don't know. We must ask. That's rather nice that you're here too. I'm doing this because normally Vanessa does this, you see, and Vanessa's not here at the moment. Terrific strong steam. We know who you are, but good evening to you nonetheless, good sir. Very kind of you to join us this evening. Stefan Messer is here. Thank you. Hi, Stefan. Oh, and thank you thank you, by the way, to Stefan and to Alexander for the pre-concert tickets, and also a big thank you to Jack for his generous ticket during the week. I think it came in early this morning, didn't it? Can't remember. So thank you very much, Jack, for that. Jack is rarely here in the chat, but thank you, Jack. Right, Mike King. Hello, Mike King. Mike King is there. Gleiswanderer is here. Gleiswanderer was on a train today and he whooshed past our house this afternoon and wrote me an email to say he was whooshing past our house on his way home. So that's rather exciting. That was Gleiswanderer. Who else have we got? Anyone new since then? Lucas. Hello, Lucas. That's very nice. Lucas is here. Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Today is your birthday. Right. We'll do a birthday treat for Tracy in a moment. That's exciting. Don't let me forget that. You know what I'm like. Aaron Shows is here. Hello, Aaron Shows. Aaron Shows from sunny California. Wonderful. Aaron Shows went to see Corey Henry last night in a concert down in Ventura. And he got a selfie picture with Corey as well, which is absolutely amazing. Isn't that wonderful? Willie Galloway is here. Hello, Willie Galloway. Who could ask for anything more except a like and a ticket? I like it. Well, that's the way we want to do it. Yes, John Castle is here. Hello, John Castle. That's very kind that you're here as well. The Gutless Leading Clueless, we've already had John Castle. Mike is also here. Hello, Mike from Gießen. Gießen is about half an hour from here. Hello. Who else have we got? I hope I'm not missing anybody out. Lucas, Wolfgang Ratzka. Good evening, Wolfgang. Lovely that you are here. There's my mum again. And Organ Dude and Philip Köhler. Right, there we are. I've reached the bottom. I've reached the bottom. So if new people arrive from now on, I hope I managed to get you all. I do hope so. Right, my goodness me, what a huge number of people we've got. Right, let's get back to the very, very beginning. Frei aber einsam. Hello, frei aber einsam. Frei aber einsam means free or single, but lonely, which is strangely sad, but at the same time kind of refreshing. Anyway, so there you are. That's nice that you're there. Thank you very much for joining us. Right, let's have some music, and let's have a piece of music by the Gershwins. Now, I hid it in my first number. The first number was a sort of a things about rhythms. Now, not every piece of music tonight has the title rhythm in it. We're talking about rhythmic music tonight. We had a wonderful rhythmic boogie yesterday, so I'm having a rhythmic concert of boogie stuff a rhythmic concert of rhythmic music tonight. That's what we're talking about. But there will be a bit of classical stuff in there as well, so don't worry. It's not all jazzy stuff. And we're going to be hanging around on this wonderful Alessandria organ because it has its tuba. And I think it's loud enough today, isn't it? Oh, it's definitely loud enough. Right. Anyway, so back to the Gershwins then. They didn't just compose a piece of music called I Got Rhythm. They also composed something called Fascinating Rhythm. And you can play around with Fascinating Rhythm because it's got a rather lovely chord sequence. Let's have a go. Fascinating rhythm. Gosh, exciting stuff. Hello, right, a couple of new people arrived there. Andreas A. Schön. Hello, Andreas A. Schön. Bernhard Will. Hello, Bernhard. Is it Will or Will? I'm guessing because you wrote in English, it's Bernhard Will. But you might be German, in which case it would be Bernhard Will. Richard Rajkowski. What a wonderful name. Hi, Richard. Nice that you are here. I think that was it, wasn't it? That was all. Now we have a birthday girl, Tracy. It's Tracy's birthday. So let's have a big happy birthday to Tracy. And let's do it in the style of... Oh, I don't know. Let's do it in the style of... I'll tell you what. I'll play it in the style of someone. And you to... Oh, look at this. Everyone's doing virtual tickets. That's it. Cam and Urza, all at the same time. Aren't you wonderful? Thank you very much indeed. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget your virtual tickets help us, the artists, out. And we love you as a result. More on virtual tickets later. Thank you very much indeed. I say let's have a quick look and see if there are any in. Oh, look at this. How did that happen? How did I do that? I really don't know. Oh, God, I hate it when I do things and I don't know how they work. Right, let's clear that and go back there. It did it again. Why did it do that? How does it do that? I don't want it to do that. Right, go away. It did it again. Why am I getting picture in picture when I don't want it? Can anyone explain this to me? I'm not very good at technical stuff, as you can tell. Yeah, look at that. When I shut that off, whee, it stayed on. I suppose it's handy because it means I can click back very easily, but I can't see who sent me a ticket. Who we got tickets from then? We've got... I mentioned Stefan and Alexander already, didn't I? So yes, so thank you very much indeed. Who is this? Christoph. I know who you are. Thank you very much, Christoph. That's very kind. And Gabor. Thank you very much. But we have more. So there was Alexander. Gerald. Thank you, Gerald. And Willie Galloway. He's in early today. Ticket to go with coffee and a chalky biscuit. Coffee and a chalky biscuit. That's a chocolate biscuit, if you're not terribly sure. That's kind of exciting. Willie Galloway is from a wonderful part of Scotland. They're very sort of William Wallace style part of Scotland, which is great fun. I suppose I have to open these so I can see that I have opened them, can't I? Yes, right. So thank you very much indeed. Right. Oh, look at this. Back to that. Click. How do I get back? There we go. It could work, actually. Drag it down. Oh, good heavens. Don't tell me things like that. I'm useless. I'm being hacked. Oh, God, it's probably Joe, actually. Joe with his secret contacts. Right, everybody, here we go. Happy birthday to Tracy. In the style of, you tell me. Happy birthday, Tracy. That's weird. That's the weirdest we've ever played that before. Oh, it's Jerry Martin. Happy birthday to you. It's not your birthday, but hello, Jerry. Happy Friday to Jerry. That's wonderful to hear there as well. Thesaurus Rex is here. Hello, Thesaurus Rex. I didn't catch you. Anyway, so happy birthday, Tracy. We hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, whatever. Where are you in the world, Tracy, so that we can work that one out? So yes, congratulations. Let's all raise our glasses or our cups of coffee with chalky biscuits, in the case of Will. And yeah, let's have a toast. Actually, is anyone eating toast? Let's have a toast to Tracy. So congratulations, Tracy. Turning sharp 11 years old. Okay, Aaron Showers is trying to be funny with his crazy musical puns. Ching ching, yes. What style was that then? Yes, someone got it right. It was my style. It was my style. So it was just a bizarre jazzy bluesy style, trying to be lots of that kind of thing. That's a Duke Ellington feature. Duke Ellington was into his descending augmented triads. Sounds amazing, and it's really rather easy to do. There are a lot of these jazz runs that are incredibly easy to do. One of them, you only need 3 fingers, and this is from my friend Cam, because Cam is a major 3-finger artist. Cam can play things like I can't even do that. He can do this. Cam can do this with 3 fingers, and the same 3 fingers. I can't do it with the 3 fingers he does. I have to use all of mine, but only 3 of them at a time. He can do that all with 1. Anyway, you only need 3 fingers, fingers 3, 2, 1 for this. For that fancy run, and it works in a variety of keys. Oops. Isn't that cool? You only need 3 fingers. It's amazing. All of these people who played jazz piano all those years ago, they were basically cheats and did everything as quickly as possible. Art Tatum, for example. Everyone thinks, oh my God, Art Tatum is an absolute god. He was an absolute god. What made Art Tatum famous was the fact that his left hand was so incredibly sophisticated and, well, basically enormous. He could stretch a 13th in either hand. A 13th, that's not fair. That's from a C at the bottom to an A at the top. Yeah? I can just manage 10. He could do 11, 12, 13. Yeah? That's not fair. That's really not fair. And he had incredibly long thumbs. You know what they say about guys with long thumbs? Long gloves. Anyway, Art Tatum was into that, but his right hand technique, anybody can copy his right hand technique because it's fairly simple and it does literally just use 3 fingers most of the time. Okay, some of the incredible stuff uses all 5 fingers, sometimes all at once, but most of it just uses 3 fingers. For example, all these crazy, or all those crazy runs like that. Yeah, you can do. Sounds amazing, but it's actually really very easy. With your thumb, you play C major, and with your fingers 2 and 4, you play D flat major in thirds. And then, and the faster you get, the better it sounds. Or you go up. It's really easy, but you have to practice it, obviously. Liam O'Brien. Hello, Liam O'Brien. My first time watching you. Hello from Ireland. I'm Liam. Hello, Ireland from Liam, or Liam from Ireland. Get it the right way around, Gartshore. Lovely of you to join us. Jerry's from Ireland. Say hello to each other. Jerry and Liam. Off you go. Ah, there you are. Wonderful. We're getting some new people. That's good, Liam. Thank you for spreading the word. Go on, tell all your friends to join us as well. Right, we're having a rhythmic night tonight, and I've only played a couple of pieces of music. We had, what did we have there? We had fascinating rhythm. Now, let's go to the key of, not Gus Can, but the other Can. Oh, what was his name now? Damn it. Uza, you'll have to look this one up. A tune called Crazy Rhythm, which came from a sort of failed musical from the 20s. But the piece of music stayed. It became very famous. Can and Irving Caesar wrote the words. I remember that. Irving Caesar. Don't think he was Catholic. Anyway, Irving Caesar wrote the words, and the guy Can, it wasn't Gus Can, though it was the other one. Can and, I can't remember who the other one was. They wrote the music. And I can't even remember what the failed musical was called. But never mind, someone will find it. Look it up. Someone will find it in the old things there. And someone will find it in the old Wikipedia world there and post it for us. Thank you very much indeed. But the song Crazy Rhythm became very, very famous. Everybody covered it. And I think one of my favorite versions of it is actually an Ella Fitzgerald recording of it, where she did it with the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. She did everything with the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. But I particularly love her version of it. Thank you, Uza. Roger Wolf Can. That's the guy. Roger Wolf Can. What a wonderful name. Hello, my name's Can. Roger Wolf Can. Sounds like something from a bizarre film. Khan. Do you suppose he said Khan? He probably did. Anyway, never mind. I'm being all Mastrioni about it, aren't I? Anyway, let's get on with it. Is Irving Caesar a kind of salad? Yes, it's a Jewish salad. Hey! All right, here we go. Crazy Rhythm. crazy rhythm given the naughty bluesy style there. Isn't the tuba stop on this amazing? If, by the way, if you're new and you have no idea what all this tuba is, it's this. It's basically an enormously loud organ stop that's designed to parp at you very loudly. The only way to describe tuba sound is parp, P-A-R-P. It parps at you, and it parps at you in the most amazing way. A long time ago, in a galaxy very, very far away, I made a recording on the organ of Gartshore. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? Gartshore. And during that recording, I performed this piece of music. Let me turn this down to the mixtures. Yeah, there we are. I performed this piece of music, and that organ is very famous for a wonderful tuba. It's got an absolutely amazing tuba. Anyway, the piece of music I performed was this. Glory, Glory was what that was called. I didn't change all those keys in my original version of it. I stayed in B flat. But today I modulated to C major, and I had to get it up to D flat for one simple reason. Our friend Cameron plays this piece of music in D flat major. And I still don't know how he does it. That just shows what an amazing engineer's brain that guy must really have. Amazing. Bodensee is here. Hello, hello to Bodensee. Right, anyway, sorry, I'm losing it tonight, as you can tell. It's been a long day. Anyway, yes, Bodensee is here. We missed him last weekend because he had a power shortage. He had a power out. So he was sitting at home with candles and a little gas stove, eating tins of baked beans from a gas stove because they had no power. Isn't that amazing? In modern days and ages in the south of Germany, no power. Well, we've had power outs here in this part of the world as well. Crazy. So, Bodensee, welcome back. Michael Böttcher, Daytal Musik. Hello, Michael Böttcher, Daytal Musik. Daytal is... Where's Daytal? Is that Düsseldorf Tal? I don't know. Where's Daytal? Tell me more. I'm from Scotland. I've only lived here for years. Have I missed anyone on the way past? I do hope I haven't. I'm trying to get everyone tonight because Vanessa ain't here, you see. Right, anyway, let's get out of here again and go and see if any more tickets have arrived on the scene. Who dis? We have a ticket from, who's that? Raphael. I don't know who Raphael is. Who are you in the chat, Raphael? We don't know who you are. And Gregor, thank you also very much indeed, very kind. I think that, if I'm missing anyone out, I do apologize because it's sometimes difficult to keep an eye on absolutely everything. Look at this, I can press buttons and it works. I'm getting used to technology in my old age. We're getting there slowly. Kraftwerk, oh for heaven's sake, Kraftwerk. Cam likes Kraftwerk. Well, nobody's perfect. Right, now then. I'm going to leave this for the moment. I need to get rid of that. Go away, swine thing. Go away, bye-bye, bugger off. Right, I'm going to open up this, and I'm going to click this, and I'm going to click this, and I'm going to click this. Here we go. Now, we all know the song I Got Rhythm. I played it at the beginning, and yes, I will be playing it again properly later. However, Irving Berlin also wrote a piece of music kind of the same. Now, when did George Gershwin write I Got Rhythm? Go and find out and put it in the chat. Shortly afterwards, in 1937, Irving Berlin decided he would write a piece of music called He Ain't Got Rhythm. Now, Irving Berlin and George Gershwin were always, you know, trying to outdo each other. They were good friends, but they were still trying to outdo each other all the time. And this one came from the old, it was a film, I think. It came from the film On the Avenue. I think it was called On the Avenue, wasn't it? Probably meaning Park Avenue. What's that got to do with Park Avenue? Well, have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue? On that busy thoroughfare with their noses in the air, high hats and arrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime on a wonderful time. If you're blue and you don't know. Anyway, there we are. That's that. That was Fred Astaire and his Park Avenue. So this is On the Avenue, musical, Broadway show by Irving Berlin. Words and music, Irving Berlin. He didn't need anyone to help him. And they called it He Ain't Got Rhythm, just to show them. And this became actually quite a famous number for Billie Holiday, believe it or not. Strange. But yes, this became a favorite for Billie Holiday. So let's see what we can do with it here. It's in the disgraceful key of D major, which I don't think any jazz tune is actually in, or certainly shouldn't be in. I can keep an eye on the chat from here, can't I? That's good. When I've got this open, I've got my laptop here, you see, so I can keep doing this. Here we go. Jerry, is the ticket link posted somewhere, or can you paste it in? Yes, well, what you have to do is you do that, and then you go and pin the message. You have to pin the message, you see. Blue wrenches, you can pin messages. Do that. See, I did it. There you go. Pin, pin, pin. Oh, Joe did it as well. Thanks, Joe. You got it in there. Sorry, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Yes, very grateful to you for ticket sales. They keep us afloat, as it were. It says medium swing. That sounds medium swing to me. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. ain't got rhythm. The words are absolutely wonderful. Sorry, while I was playing that, I was reading the words as well. He ain't got rhythm. And then it goes on for a long time. The rhythm doesn't do very much. Every night he sits in the house alone, 'cause he ain't got rhythm. Every night he sits there and wears a frown. Long pause. He attracted some attention when he found the fourth dimension. But he ain't got rhythm, so no one's with him, the loneliest man in town. Isn't that sad but cool? A lonely man is he, bending over his books. His wife and family keep giving him dirty looks, 'cause he ain't got rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When they call him up, it's to call him down. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. With the daring aviator, he encircled the equator. But he ain't got rhythm, as no one's with him, the loneliest man in town. That's quite sad, isn't it? But what a wonderful piece of music. There you are. Irving Berlin at his most bizarre. Now, why my winky winky isn't working tonight, that sounds naughty, but if I... there it is, it's working now. If I wink at my piece of technology, it sometimes changes pages for me, and now it does. There we are, exciting stuff. Right, who is Cassie? Cassie's a wonderful person. Cassie is a friend of Razbaz, a friend of Cam's, a friend of everybody's, a friend of the Gartshore Gang, a friend of us, a wonderful friend, father, musician, IT specialist, and all-round good guy. There you are, that's who Cassie is. So, there you are, that you asked. So now you know. Anyone new here since I just recently got it? How are we doing tonight? We've got a fair number of people. We need some more thumbs up, folks. There's 121 people in the chat, apparently. You're not all live. And Pan Lomito is here. Hello. Panlomito is here. 121 of you in the chat, and only 72 of you have put a thumbs up. Now, that's not people watching. 442 of you are actually watching, but you're not all in the chat. That's exciting. I like that. I like those statistics. It's nice having statistics for a change, isn't it? Actually, Panlomito, this could very well be a number for you. This is a wonderful piece of music, and it's not by one of the Gershwins. It's not by one of the Caesars. It's not by one of the Oivings. It's not by a Jaime either. It's by Joe Humans' cousin Vinny. Yes, it's by Vincent Humans. Vincent Humans was famous for T for two. I think we'll play T for two later. But here's one. This was sent to me by Yellowbird. And he apologized because it's 10 pages long, but if my winky winkies are working, then I should be able to do it. It's a wonderful piece of music in the world's favorite key, not D flat, but a similarly wonderful key. It's in E flat major or minor. Starts off in E flat minor, and it's rather cool because it starts off like this. This was again made very, very famous by Fred Astaire and his amazing wig. This was made famous by Fred. This was, the words were by Gus Kahn. So there we are. At least we're getting Gus Kahn in here tonight somewhere. Hello, my name is Kahn. First name, Gus. I think it would have been better if he left it as August. My name is August Kahn. That sounds much more like it, doesn't it? And Edward Eliscu, who wrote the words as well. Cool. Anyway. It then says at the bottom, symbols, in other words, chord symbols, for guitar and banjo. Yug dug 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 dug. All right then. Get your banjos out and yug dug along to this. This is the karaoke. And don't forget the cha-cha-cha. Anytime we do cha-cha-cha, you have to snap your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, don't forget, okay? Jerry Martin. Jerry Martin played that wonderful, that jazzy version of it. In the middle of the jazzy version, it goes... And there's a cha-cha-cha in the arrangement, and Jerry got the entire audience of the concert he played it in to go and snap their fingers at the time. So they went, cha-cha-cha, bum, and then, and did it again. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Cha-cha-cha, exactly. Degenhauser Tal. Where the hell is Degenhauser Tal? Sounds Bavarian to me. But I don't know, it could be anywhere. Yellowbird, thank you. Oh, Yellowbird, a live ticket here in the live chat. A super thanks, as it's called. Thank you very much indeed, or a super sticker. Is that a super sticker or a super thanks or a super chat? I'm never very sure. But it's super nonetheless. So thank you very much indeed, Yellowbird. Genghis Khan. Yes, Genghis Khan didn't write many jazz tunes. At least I don't think so. He probably speared a few jazz musicians, though, in his time. There we are. That's kind of cool, isn't it? It's exhausting tonight. It's very hot again up here tonight. All my electrical equipment has been running all day today because I was setting things up and playing around and doing things. And it's a bit steamy up here tonight. Right, shall we get all modern and funky for a change? Now, rhythm. We all know the piece of music called I Got Rhythm. Yeah? Super sticker, thank you, Uza, yes. The piece of music called I Got Rhythm. Now, I Got Rhythm is based around a set of harmonies, a set of chords in a sequence. And those sequences are quite simply called the rhythm changes. Now, it's a very famous jazz tune. And it does the same again. And then it goes into a middle bit in a circle of fifths. And then we do the same thing again. And that's the simple ending. Gershwin actually added to that and did that at the end. Right, anyway, so, but if you take the rhythm changes, so the rhythm changes are, here's one for the musicologist under you, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 1, 7, 4 on the 3, 4 minor, 1 on 5, 5, 1, and again 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 1, 4, 4 minor, 1, 5, 1. So, and now we go around the circle of fifths using the major 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 1, dominant 7, taking us to the 4 minor, 1 with a fifth in the bass. A 5, 13 plus 9 and that was, I have no idea what. So anyway, and over time these chords became just simply known as the rhythm changes. In other words, the chord changes based on I Got Rhythm, rhythm changes. And over the years, a lot of bebop artists took these changes and improvised around on them. The idea being, historically speaking, everybody knew the tune I Got Rhythm, everybody knew the harmonies, yeah? So everybody was able to improvise around on those harmonies without thinking too much about it. It was sort of ingrained into every jazz musician's set. Nowadays, it's Autumn Leaves. Or All the Things You Are, actually, more that kind of thing. It's all circle of fifths crap. Which is fine, but I still think the rhythm changes are much better to learn improvising around on. And from time to time, some rather cool pieces got officially composed around those changes. And this one by an absolutely crazy, way out there guy who was actually, I think he was the link, he was the missing link between good old-fashioned stride piano, which is where the left hand is this kind of stuff, yeah. I wish I could stretch that 10th. This is, you know, this is stride piano where you jump up and down. So that's stride piano. And then, of course, modern piano is where they just go all really weird and just, yeah. And this guy was a kind of sort of in between. His name was Thelonious Monk. Of course it was. Imagine, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Monk. What are you going to call your son? I don't know. How about Thelonious? What? How do you spell that? All right, okay. So, yes, Thelonious Monk. If you go through life with a bizarre name, you tend to go a bit funny in the head. Ask me. Anyway, so Thelonious Monk was no exception. He was very bizarre in the head, and his music is incredibly bizarre. He's very sort of out there. And he composed this wonderful piece of music around the rhythm changes, just called rhythm-a-ning. I'm not sure what a ning is. I'm guessing it's just rhythm-a-ning. Let's get together and do some rhythm-a-ning. I think that's the idea. It's supposed to roll off the tongue. Let's do some rhythm-a-ning. And it's a very cool sort of typical sort of bebop style thing, and you can go crazy on it. So let's go crazy on it. This is going to be fun. 1, 2. It's weird, isn't it? If you analyze it, which we're not going to, it's really rather crazy. I love the middle bit most. The middle bit's absolutely bananas. The middle bit, so let's slow it right down. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum. And it's, Thelonious Monk was very clever. My tongue's getting ahead of my brain. Ba-da-da, ba-da-bum, ba-da-da, ba-dum-bum, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Doesn't do that, does it? It does. That's the one. Yeah. Whole tone scales. So you do a whole tone scale. That's on an F7 chord. So you get this chord and you do this. And then the melody, if we slow it right down, it's actually quite cool. And that kind of stuff, that was Thelonious Monk just going. doing his crazy stuff there. When you slow it down a bit, it sounds like that. What was that called? It was a whistling music from some series. Remember, it was this. Come to me. What was that called? Scrubs. Remember Scrubs? And it was Heather Graham. Heather Graham had a couple of appearances on Scrubs. And she would always be in a very happy mood, and she would be whistling through the hospital department, and it was always that that kind of thing. I can't remember exactly what the tune was, but it was kind of rhythming. Sorry, I'm just losing it tonight. Good evening. Thelonious means ruler of the people. Thank you, Joe. Gosh. What is Alex Michael talking about? I really don't know. Don't use too many capitals now. The Blue Wrenchers will get annoyed and ban you. Right, there we are. Any more? Let me just double check the old emails there. Not that there are any sort of bizarre requests coming in. Oh, Max, thank you very much. Max has been busy over on Buy Me a Coffee, buying me some things. Okay, and we have a request here by Anonymous for a piece of music. I don't know. Can I find it? Is it? Maybe I have it in my list of, in my cornucopia of crap. Let's have a look and see if I have it in here. I might do. I don't know. But let's find out. Let's go to Y and see. I'm not sure. W, Y. No, that's Z already. Are there any Y's in here? Oh. No, damn it. Oh, we could do this one actually. It's something similar. Yeah, let's do this one. All right. We had a request by Anonymous for Yellow Bird for a piece of music called Yellow Bird. And I'm sorry, I don't have Yellow Bird. I could probably dig around and see if I can find it, but I don't have it. Liam was asking if we could do Toccata and Fugue in D minor, BWV 565. Let me see. What's that? Do we know that? Oh, of course we do. Tell you what, Liam, we'll do it on Sunday. How about that? Tonight's a sort of rhythmic jazzy night. So let's do it on Sunday, okay? Join us on Sunday for the same time. Sunday night is organ music night, and I'll play it for you on Sunday. Remind me. In fact, no, you don't need to remind me. I've got an email. Yes, so now I don't know what Yellow Bird is for Yellow Bird, but if someone knows what Yellow Bird is, then send me the music to the usual address. But in the meantime, let's play this one, a W.C. Handy, very old one from 1914. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, we've got half an hour left. It's time to change to theatre organ land. We haven't been on the theatre organ for, I think about 4 weeks. 4 weeks at least. Time to change to the theatre organ. So let's unload this organ. Bye-bye, Alessandria. We're leaving northern Italy. And we're jumping in a plane. Where are we going to jump in the plane? Let's jump in the plane in Milan. That's the closest big airport, I would say. And we're flying over to, where's this going to be? I think this organ, or I think the main parts of this organ were in, what the hell was that? Oh yes, that's that. The main parts of this organ were in somewhere in New Jersey. Can't remember where now. I don't know, let's just say Newark. I can't remember. But anyway, there's a very famous Morton theatre organ in Newark. At least I think there is. Not New York, Newark, across the water from New York. Right. We're not going to do Yellow Bird because I'm sorry, I don't know. So we're going to do Yellow Dog Blues instead. So instead of birds, we're going to have dogs. So the Yellow Dog Blues by Mr. W.C. Handy, William Christopher Handy. All the way back to 1914. This piece of music is then 109 years old. Good heavens. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yellow Dog Blues. Ooh, I like it, I like it, I like it. I like it. A long time ago, we had a crazy request. It flopped up on me here when I turned the page. Actually, let's change the registrations quickly. Let's have these registrations because they have a piano. They have a piano, and that means we can do this. We can play a silly song from 1923. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. Ho, ho. A very, very bizarre piece of music indeed. O, B, C, D, E, P, N, O, R. We want an R, please. And we're having R because we want this. It's going to be here, isn't it? There we go. There it is. There it was. There it was. There it was. Here we go. Lunsford, that's Jimmy Lunsford, Chaplin, but not Charlie Chaplin, and Can, I'm guessing Gus Can, back in 1934 wrote this piece of music, and it's again all about rhythm. This organ has a piano attachment, which means an actual genuine piano, in this case an upright piano, was actually physically attached to the organ console. Now, it doesn't mean what screwed onto the back of the organ console, but the keys of the organ manuals could pneumatically operate, like a pianola, pneumatically operate the actual keys of the piano. And it was therefore possible to have an actual playing piano with your theatre organ. Amazing technology all the way back then. Rhythm is our business. Jimmy Lunsford. Remember the Jimmy Lunsford band? That was an amazing big band back in the old days. One of the sort of forerunners for the big band swing style, really, the Jimmy Lunsford band. If you don't know anything about the Jimmy Lunsford band, I suggest you go and check them out. Joe will undoubtedly love the Jimmy Lunsford band because they had a wonderful rhythm style. And this piece of music, simply called Rhythm is Our Business, was definitely one for them. Let's find out what this is like. That's the kind of thing we want. So get a bit of swing going. 1, a 2, a 1. is our business. Ladies and gentlemen, Vanessa with 2 hands. Come and wave at the camera, Vanessa, and show us that you are alive. Look, it's 2 hands belonging to the beautiful Mrs. G. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my new bench. Making... That doesn't sound good, does it? This is going back. I think I was screwed royally on this bench, and I don't mean in the way you're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. No, I think I was. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that someone was. Excuse my language. I think someone was taking the piss, and certainly taking my money. Hello, Vanessa. Hello. Is the little one sleeping? We're almost finished. We're almost finished. Do you want to come and join us up here? Oh, okay. The little one is being very. What's the word we're looking for? Oh no! Oh no! Vanessa just got the little one off to sleep, and then the dog went hello, and woke everybody up. And then she got her down to sleep again, and the dog went hello, and then again and hello, and so on. So poor Vanessa looks exhausted, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we all go oh in the background for Vanessa? She's looking at me, and she's looking at me with sort of one eye's here, one eye's here. And oh God, and she has not had her Smarties. Oh, I had some chocolate tonight. I had some Swiss chocolate tonight. Beg your pardon? Vanessa needs her Smarties, ladies and gentlemen. Ian, over to you. Ian is the one with the Yellowbird talcum powder. No, that's not me. That's the bench. And it shouldn't do that. When the guy came to adjust it, remember we got the bench, it was delivered eventually, and we got it upstairs, and it was very exciting, and we want to put it on. It didn't fit, it was too narrow, and the legs were sort of straight, and the legs aren't straight anymore, they're bowed out a little bit. The guy came and worked on it and took the legs and bowed them out so that it would work, it would fit around the pedal board, and that was fine. But I'm guessing that I probably shouldn't do that because it's going to fall apart. That doesn't sound good, does it? That really doesn't sound good. Okay, I'm not going to do any more jumping around in it. I will be calling the builder of this piece of crap and asking him if he wants it back. In fact, I think I will just make sure he takes it back. All right. Anyway, we've got 2 more songs with the word rhythm in the title. And one of them is a much more sort of gentle number. So, no, actually, we'll stick to those registrations because we can do it again in a kind of a big band style. I don't know who wrote it actually. But it's called. It's not Rhythm Is Our Business. It's called If I Had Rhythm in My Nursery Rhymes. Isn't that cute? And I was going to dedicate this one to our little bundle of joy who is downstairs. Needs to be, oh, hold on, let's do some ticket checks on the way past here. Who we got here? Jeremiah Martin. Thank you, Jerry. That's very kind of you indeed. Who's this? Jan as well. Thank you, Jan. Wolfgang. Thank you, Wolfgang as well. Did we get, who's this? Dominic. We didn't get Dominic. And we didn't get Pflegeteddy either. Oh my goodness me. Where did I, oh, hold on. Is this right? Is this today? Yes, it is. Look at that. Pflegeteddy, Dominic, Wolfgang, who this? And Jan. We got Gregor. Yes, we got Gregor. Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen and ladies and others. Who's this? Stefan again. Another Stefan. Thank you, Stefan. That's very kind of you indeed. Thank you very much indeed. We're getting there. How many was that tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tickets tonight. Thank you very much indeed. One day, in a distant, far-off land, all 130 people currently in the chat will chip in and buy a ticket, and I will retire to the couch. No, that would be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, sorry, right, so yes, let's dedicate this one to the little bundle of joy downstairs. If I Had a Rhythm in My Nursery Rhymes. Isn't that a cute title? And it's a rather cute song as well. We can sort of slow things down a bit. 1, 2. In my nursery rhymes. In my nursery rhymes. I'm guessing it fits that way. That sounds like it could have been written by Fats Waller, doesn't it? It's the kind of piece of music that would probably have been written by Fats Waller and then sold to somebody, somebody for money. Fats Waller composed thousands of songs and sold them to other composers who then paid him quite handsomely for those songs, and he used that money to pay all of his alimony costs all around the New York area. Yeah, Fats was a naughty boy. Anyway, right, let's find the one I want to kind of finish things off with this evening. And it's not, believe it or not, I Got Rhythm. We are going to finish off with I Got Rhythm as an encore, and you all want an encore, don't you, ladies and gentlemen? Encore! Was it Jimmy Lunsford again? Maybe it was Jimmy Lunsford again, which means it would have been Teddy Wilson on piano. The young Teddy Wilson on piano. That would have been cool. Ooh. Right. Many years ago, in a long time, no, let me start that again. A hell of a long time ago, in a country very far away, I used to play in a band. It was, we did Ellington stuff. Duke Ellington stuff, and we were called, I can't remember what the band was called, but it was called something like Sounds of Ellington, Rhythms of Ellington, Echoes of Ellington, I don't know, sort of reminiscing Ellington. It had a name with something and then Ellington, but anyway, I can't remember. I was mainly drunk. I was on the piano, of course, so I was basically Duke Ellington. And I got to start every single show. What we did, we started the show just like Duke Ellington did. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever been to a Duke Ellington live concert. Now, Duke died back in early 70s, so not sure how many of you would have been around to have seen Duke in those days. Hands up in the chat if you've been to see an actual Duke Ellington concert live. And the actual Duke Ellington, not the, you know, posthumous Duke Ellington. We're not interested in that. Anyway, and every concert started the same way, and it was basically the drummer, the bass player, and the piano player, moi. We sauntered on stage, and the audience would sort of, they weren't sure if it was going to start yet, because the whole band didn't come on. And we would launch into something, and gradually members of the band would saunter onto stage, get their instruments ready, blow all the snot out of the instruments, polish the mouthpieces, I don't know what else they do, you know, whatever big band players do when they come on stage. And once everyone was on stage, the drummer would sort of bang, and we would launch into this piece of music. And this is what Duke Ellington used to do himself. Duke Ellington had something that I never had. He had something called stage fright, and I've never had stage fright, so I don't know what this feels like. And to avoid stage fright, it was never announced, ladies and gentlemen, Duke Ellington, and he would wander on stage and everyone would applaud and go crazy. He would just, there would be no announcement, he would just walk on stage and the band would start playing, and it was all sort of very subdued, and that would calm him down, and then he could talk to the audience and it would be all very fine. So that's what sort of got Duke Ellington, I could turn that off and then it wouldn't do that. Anyway, so that's what he used to do, and like I say, pretty much every piece of music every concert started like that. And they usually used this piece of music to start every concert. It's called Rockin' in Rhythm. And it's a very old Ellington song. It's from the old jungle drum era of the Duke Ellington music. Rockin' in Rhythm. Duke Ellington, Carney and Mills. So Harry Carney and his manager at the time, Mr. Mills, who screwed him left, right and centre for all his money until they decided to split, and Duke went off and did his own thing. As is always the way. So I kind of need the piano at the beginning, don't I? And it would start like that, but I wouldn't do it like that. I would do the proper, how would I do it? And off we go. It's a wonderful piece of music, and it's great fun to play. especially in a big band style. Rocking in rhythm, given the Duke Ellington treatment. A 1, a 2, a 1, a 2. I need the piano. A 1, a 2. Oh, where's the piano? Where's the bloody piano? There it is. 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2. Rocking in rhythm, that'll do. Yeah, that doesn't bring back memories. I wish it would. But in the words of QC, what was his name? Mr. Rowley from the Fast Show. What was his name? Birkin Rowley. I was very, very drunk. Yeah, those were the days. Don't drink much anymore. Don't get around much anymore. That's also Duke Ellington, isn't it? But anyway, yes. Anyway, all of those old things. But yeah, we used to start with that number. I kind of remembered what I was doing in the middle. My favourite bit was with the clarinet. That was my favourite bit. There was a famous recording of Duke Ellington. I think it was his 70th birthday concert in Manchester, the Free Trade Hall, Manchester, if I remember rightly. And during that bit, when the band is sort of warming up for that bit, they're going dum 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 bum 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 bum. And before the clarinetist sort of wanders off into that, Duke Ellington had the most massive sneeze, and it's on the recording. He goes, ah, shoo! It's on the recording. It's hilarious. Go and find it. Listen to it. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Joe, TTFN, Tata for now. Joe, don't leave us. We're not quite finished. We've got one more. Well, technically two more. That's the German 2. That's the international 2. That's the, I don't know, West Side 2. No, I've no idea. I don't do any of that sort of stuff. You have to ask Aaron. He lives in LA. He knows about those things. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we started this evening with a mélange of tunes with the word rhythm in the title, but I didn't actually play I Got Rhythm properly, so I think I'm going to do it now. Are you ready? Here's I Got Rhythm, George Gershwin. got rhythm. Silly stuff. One of these days I'm going to learn the actual, there's a wonderful version out there played with Fats Waller and James P. Johnson as a duet. They've got a band in the background and they both do piano solos and they try to outplay each other. And one of these days I'm going to transcribe what the two of them do because it's amazing. Hold on, let's see if we can work it out. Jimmy Johnson does. There's that kind of thing. But then Fats Waller comes in and does one of his... but he doesn't do that. Everyone thinks he does. He does that at the end. He does do that, but he does something else. It's not. I haven't been able to work it out exactly what he does. It's very clever, and it's probably exceptionally difficult because that's the annoying thing about Fats Waller. There's a little run that Fats Waller does on all his music. It sounds like that, but it's not that. And it's so impossible to work out. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write myself a Fats Waller and see if I can get it to work. I promise I'll do that sometime. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was I Got Rhythm. That was our rhythm night tonight. Any final tickets to close off the evening that I missed? No. I don't like this. This is really rather annoying. I'm going to have to... I'm actually getting quite scared of this thing now. You know the really annoying thing? My old bench, which I did myself. I bought an old bench and I tarted it up and made it look, well, it looked all right on camera. It didn't look very good in real life. I painted it and I spray painted it and did that. And it fell apart because the legs were sort of eaten up by woodworm. And I balanced it on stilts. And to be honest, I wish I'd kept it. I gave the bench part to a neighbour who was after some old wood, and he's since sawn it up into God knows what. He probably burnt it in the fire. I don't know what he did with it. But the legs were useless because they didn't do anything. But I'm beginning to wish I'd kept it and put new legs on it. That would probably have been better in the long run. Oh well, never mind. We live and learn. It's annoying because it was a waste of money, but I'm going to get my money back. I'm not happy. And if I'm not happy about something, then God help you. Not with you, though, because you're all perfect and you're all wonderful and we love you all. Hennes Tilgrave is here. Hello, we just caught you at the end. Anyone I missed this evening because I didn't get a chance, I do apologise because Vanessa was very busy with the little one tonight. So if I didn't get you personally, I do apologise. Hi to everybody and now goodbye to everyone. I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday night. Now, Sunday night is Organ Music Night. We're going to be with you 4 times a week now. So Friday night is Organ Music Night. Sunday night is Organ Music Night. Now, the Tuesdays, yeah, we're going to do Hymn of the Week. Hymn of the Week, not being Hymn of the Week, but hymn. So, sounds good in a theatre organ, doesn't it? Hymn of the Week, that kind of hymn. And I'm going to talk about a famous hymn from somewhere around the world and then improvise a piece of music around it or compose a piece of music. That piece of music will then be transcribed and turned into sheet music form, which you are able to get hold of yourselves, and then you can play it on your own organs. Exciting, isn't that exciting? So that's going to be the plan. So it was scheduled to have happened last Tuesday, but we had no internet for a couple of days because there was a problem with our landline, so that had to be fixed. But it's coming this Tuesday, so we're starting a week later, but that's all right. So 4 times a week. Thursday is our boogies, our boogie woogies. Now, our boogie woogie videos have been quite successful, so I suggest you go and check out the boogie woogie videos. Good fun indeed. And tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, let me see if I can get this in here quickly. Yeah, tomorrow night is what's called our tuba, or we're not on the tuba organ anyway, but here. That's a sort of tuba-y sound, isn't it? Our tuba concert, and our tuba concert is for members, shall we say, for generous members, and we've got on Patreon and on Buy Me a Coffee, you can join us as a regular member. The idea is to sort of try to create a steady basis. That's what we're trying to create there, which is rather nice. But a lot of people have said, oh, I want to see your tuba concerts as well. So what we've done, this was an idea we had, Vanessa had this wonderful idea. We came up with the idea of you can buy a one-off ticket to the tuba concert. And here you are, let me link it in here for you. Get your tuba ticket for tomorrow, boom. If you go and click on that link there, buy me a coffee, extras I think it is, you will find a little link there. And you can put in any amount you want really, but a minimum of whatever. Now normally if you're a tuba member, I think it's, what is it, $50 a month, something like that. But because they get extra perks on top of that, we sort of said, well, let's make a single tuba ticket $40. So if you're interested, go and check that out and we'll see you tomorrow night. You get an automatic invitation to tomorrow night's concert. Ooh, isn't that exciting? It's all automated, no work for me. So if that's something that interests you and you want to join us for our tuba concert as a one-off, see if you enjoy it, and then you might want to be a regular member and come and join us regularly. We do different things on our Saturday night concerts. It's much more sort of intimate and fun. We jokingly call them our Illuminati concerts, because they're for the inner circle of the Gartshore Gang. Yes, it sounds naughty, I know, but that's marketing, ladies and gentlemen. That's marketing. So anyway, there we have it. I do hope you've enjoyed this evening's rhythmic numbers. I had fun at the organ. I think that was quite noticeable. And yeah, it looks like we've had a good audience tonight. Thank you very much for your chats and super chats on the way past. Oh, I missed another super chat. Who was that? Oh, I do apologize. Who was that? Damn it, Janet. I obviously wasn't watching the chat at that point. We had a second or maybe even third super chat there. So maybe I can find out. Hold on. Haha. Yes, I can. It was Wolfgang. Wolfgang, thank you very much indeed. Wolfgang, that's very kind of you. So we had Wolfgang and we had Yellowbird this evening with super chats. That's very good. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind. Well, folks, it remains time only to say, that's not right, is it? I'm tired, I can't speak. Time to say tatty bye, TTFN, and we will see you all tomorrow, or some of you tomorrow. I'll see you all on Sunday, and then see you through the week again. Take care, and until then, bye-bye.